So there's been rumors and reports forever that there's actually dead bodies buried in the back of the Conjuring house. Here's the Conjuring house. And here's what's going down. Everyone in the world knows about the Conjuring house. Everyone knows the history and everything about the Conjuring house. They know it's one of the most haunted places on earth. Warner Brothers filmed the Conjuring movies. We all know everything about this place. And now we're over here literally looking for dead bodies after all this time in the backyard of the Conjuring house right now. I am documenting this process, and we think that there is one right here. Explorers, we are here at the Conjuring house once again, but not to actually ghost investigate. Wherever you think things can't get any more crazier here at the Conjuring house, it just did. So there's been rumors and reports forever that there's actually dead bodies buried in the back of the Conjuring house. I don't know how true that is, but I wouldn't doubt it. It's the Conjuring house. So Nick Groff actually knows a guy, I'll get into it more, but like pretty much a forensic guy that can find bodies in the ground. It could be bodies, it could be maybe bones, rocks, it could be anything buried in the ground. But we think that it could be dead bodies in the back, so we have a guy here searching as we speak. I've never seen this before, ever. And dude, this is his car. They call him the Mapper. He's just chilling, dude. I don't know, I gotta see who this guy is. I never met him. I just wanna know what it's like, and what they do to try to find bodies, or bones for that matter, in the ground. Like, what's the stages? And we're gonna show you that right now in this video. This is definitely crazy because obviously you just seen the teaser trailer to what's to come, and now I'm showing you this. This is definitely like a vlog now, but guys, spread the word. We're gonna be going live here at the Conjuring house, like I said, at 7:30 p.m. on October 30th. Here we go, Lou. This is insane. Now, what's awesome is this guy's name's Bob the Bone Finder because he's very, very good at his job. Here's the process. Here's the Conjuring house. And here's what's going down. Dude, there's a whole crime scene map right here. I've never seen this done before, but I've always wanted to see it, so I ran here. I was like, I gotta see this happen.
Okay, what's going on here is that I'm finding a lot of rocks. Obviously, you're looking at a foundation of rocks.
Right.
This whole area right in here, no matter which way you look at it, there's all kinds of rocks here. Now, the difference between the red ones and the green ones is that the red ones I'm identifying as high probability of rocks.
Okay.
And then the green ones, and these rocks are in probably the 2 foot level, 1.5 to 2 foot level. The green ones are deeper than that. They're probably in the 3.5 foot level. So that tells me that if it's in the 3.5 foot level, that tells me that that's the probability of a grave. Okay, that doesn't mean it. I mean, I'm going to be scanning perpendicular this way now in order to see if I can pick up a length of it, see if it comes out to be that way. I'm cross scanning the anomaly because what you have is that as you're going across the ground, you got radar going in the ground at 24 scans per foot, and as it hits something, it comes up the top and back down the other side. Now, given the date on these graves out here, you're probably not going to see that. What I'm looking for is something that maybe look like scrambled eggs. I call it scrambled eggs inside when I'm looking at the computer. And everything's flattened out, and it comes up only a small curve like that, versus a grave would be a nice curve, hyperbolous curve. So those other flags that you see there, the red ones, I guess they were put in by another company that came out to do some GPRing out here. They only scan right in one particular area, and I expanded the area to do 46 feet long and 20 feet wide, and that gives me plenty enough time, because I'm going to do afterwards is do a 3D imaging of it and collect the data and analyze the data afterwards. So,
oh, nice.
So anyway,
yo, can I just show your hat off really quick? The Bone Finder.
Well, if you do a search on Google, Bone Finder, you're going to find all kinds of stuff on there about me. And and the name of it is Bone Finder Tracking the Dead.
That's awesome.
That's what I do.
That's awesome.
I got T-shirts and I got hats. So
yeah, this guy's a legend.
What's that?
What is your actual profession called? Like, what is this called? Like,
I'm a bone finder.
That's literally the profession. Yeah, because I was like, what did I call this job? Like, I was trying to explain, like, what is this? Like a forensic thing? Like,
there's companies that specialize in finding rebar and, on bridges. Some people specialize in finding wells. Some people specialize in, finding, gas tanks in the ground or, pipes and stuff like that. I strictly focus my attention on unmarked graves, historical burial sites, and cemeteries. Those are the only things that I focus on. Anything else that comes in the door, I'll send out to somebody, or send it to somebody else that may be specialized in that field, and vice versa. They will contact me and actually give me, have me contact the client, because they'll refer that type of work to me, because that's the area that I specialize in. So.
Oh, no, that's awesome. Yo, Corey, I gotta ask, how do you feel about possibility of dead bodies in your backyard?
Nothing surprises me anymore.
See that right there?
Oh, I can't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, right there where it's curving up?
Yeah, right there. See, it goes right here. No, it wouldn't be curving up, because these are
I mean down.
Yeah, see how the whiteness is right in here?
Yes.
And then when I back it up, see the line going across there? When you back it up,
Yep.
you see the line. The line will stop
Oh, yeah.
right there. See the whiteness there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's a low probability.
Yeah?
Yeah, low probability.
I always love Bob because he's like, just maybe a body. 50-50. I know.
Well, if you got
No, but you're so accurate. That's what I love
If you
about
got
you.
a shovel,
Explorers, what is life right now? We're literally watching a crime scene going on right here, and I'm like witnessing it. I'm at the Conjuring house, and we're literally looking for dead bodies, we're looking for bones. I mean, what the heck? This is crazy. I never thought I'd ever do this. You gotta think about that real quick.
you see how this thing whips up like this? See how it goes up and whips up?
If you think about it, this is actually really big. Everyone in the world knows about the Conjuring house. Everyone knows the history and everything about the Conjuring house. They know it's one of the most haunted places on earth. Warner Brothers filmed the Conjuring movies. We all know everything about this place. And now we're over here literally looking for dead bodies after all this time in the backyard of the Conjuring house right now. I am documenting this process because if we actually did find a dead body here, this is big. This is actually huge. The whole world's gonna know about it. So that's why I want to really show this off. And just being here, even if I wasn't filming this, it's just freaking cool.
Okay, here we're looking at right here. Now, is a glare, can you see it all right? Okay, you get it there. You can see these are rocks. See the hyperbolus?
Yes.
Okay, these are rocks. Now, this is typically what I'd be looking for if we were in a cemetery. If it's an old burial like this, then we're looking at something totally different. This is what I refer to as scrambled eggs. Now, you get a level that goes across, and all of a sudden you see disturbance right in here, and then you have a flatness. This tells me that there's a high probability the grave is flat, because right now it's probably down about 2 inches. And that's what you see right here. So that's the reason why I'm flagging this with a double flag. I'm going to come back and analyze this. The reason why I'm doing this is that I want to be able to, when I look at the 3D image, I want to be able to pinpoint these spots to get a good vision of this.
Right.
But that's what you're looking at right there. So
Okay.
You see the disturbance right in here?
Yep. And which one was that? Is that right below us?
That's right below, right. See that line going down?
Yes.
That's,
Okay,
that's
right
where the
you're-
blue line is at. That's exactly where it's at. And so it's right in this particular area. So if I was to back this line up, see, and I go back up to this line right here.
Oh, yeah, I see it for
You
me.
see it right there.
Right.
It's basically right up on the, actually a little
How
further
big would
back.
that be?
Well, you're probably talking, okay, that would be one spot here. And then we would go over to here, and it would end right there. So you're talking that's at least 6 feet.
So that's could be a
Yeah,
possibility as a
yeah,
person.
exactly, that's 6 feet.
Uh-oh.
It's weird because over there we're getting some huge high possibilities that there could be caskets or bodies, but we're unsure yet. But it's a big possibility, right?
Well, it looks like we got two over. It looks like you got 2 or 3 of them over here.
But now I had this, so I had a weird feeling, just like I did at the Hinsdale House
right.
and other places.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, there's something, we're missing it. We're missing it, and we're just moving a little bit. What is this, 50 yards maybe? Maybe a little bit.
Probably 30.
30 yards?
At the most.
And tell me what's happening now.
Well, as I was coming across the ground, I mean, if I back this, let me just kind of go back in time on this. And if I took the wheel up and I can go back in time on this.
Yep.
And you're going to see, I started picking things up. You see, there's nothing in the ground.
Right.
I mean, this is just minor stuff right here. There's nothing in the ground. But see, that's all the way from that spot. Now, if you turn it and go back forward, that's where that line's at. When you go back forward, it's still, that's all leveled area.
Yeah.
And then you come into, that's just a rock the size of it.
Yes.
And then you come into this area. Right
Oh,
in,
wow.
Right in here. See it right there?
Look at
See
that.
right
Yeah.
there? So that tells me, no, I'm past it right now. So So let me do this. Let me go back over here and take another scan going this way and pick it up a little
Okay.
again, and then we can go back and forth.
Yeah, that's weird though.
Yeah, no, I mean, look at that. That's a
Look
nice.
at Corey's reaction. Corey's reaction is priceless right
You
now.
ready?
You know,
That's
you
a
have
nice
goosebumps, right?
Yes.
look at Corey. Tell me what you're feeling right now. What do you feel,
I
man?
wish you guys would just stop finding possible bodies throughout the house.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean-
what does it make you feel? Honestly, you've taken over this location.
I
been
mean,
living here.
honestly, what I'm truly flabbergasted by is, like, there's no record of anything. No record of bodies being buried here or anything. The Arnold family plot
Right.
is about 2 miles that way. And the only reason we're out here doing this is because a spirit told Cindy Perrin there were 7 dead soldiers buried basically in the wall, by the wall, something along those lines. And that's the only reason we're out here doing it. And we're coming up with these anomalies.
And let's keep it even more real. Yesterday we were here, we were filming, and we were just getting some shots. We were getting ready for our live event coming up, right?
Yes.
So October 30th, we have this live event, and Josh, Justin, myself, we were sitting here and we're like, I need to call an amazing person who does ground penetrating radar so we can just validate this. We can't keep going off of like theories or ideas or hearsay. So we called him Bob, and here we are. Yesterday we called you, and now we're here, and it's becoming real. It's not just an investigation. It's not just like a paranormal activity of like, you had an experience, I had an experience, or we're getting some pseudoscience through equipment. This is a real investigation at this point where we're coming up with high possibilities that there could be bodies under this ground.
So after 3.5 hours, Bob is now done, aka Bob the Bone Finder. But it's really cool. So I'll show you right here the flags that he thinks the body is, but he thinks it was a total of 5 bodies here. There was a red flag over there, but he's making a 3D map that's going to show us where they are, so that's why he's removing the flags. But we are keeping the ones here, and we think that there is one right here, or 2. There's one over there maybe. Maybe one over here, but most of our bets is facing these right there. Really crazy, and no one knows like what's gonna happen, but we will be maybe digging up. We're still thinking about what we want to do with it, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna mess around with it or something soon. Just not yet. It'll be on the live stream if we do.